Digitspin Crypto. You were talking about Chris Harrison and then working on the blockchain, making some changes and stuff. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get an interview with Chris and see what he's up to. 30 years software engineering, hardware design behind me. I'm always curious. Can you tell us a little bit about the blockchain upgrades? What it's going to actually, what value is it going to bring to us, or is it just mechanics behind the scene?
You won't see it's mostly it's behind the scenes, but we're trying to get faster intra-operability between users. So if you walk up to the guy who's cooking an egg, he's a street vendor, he's selling an egg on a stick. You walk up to him and you want to buy one. It's going to cost you 20 cents. He goes, and you can do it. He knows you can walk away, but he can't spend that 20 cents for 40 minutes. This is what we were talking about earlier. Well, actually, with the BZT, the Byzantine port, so was it a BFT? Is it or is that
BFT?
No, it's the BFT. I was literally saying BFG, but he's the big friendly giant. So it's a rolled dial book. So the Byzantine fault tolerance model that they're looking at has got this system where you don't have to wait 10 minutes for a block or 2 minutes for a block or whatever. It works in a slightly different way. I'll be absolutely honest. I don't understand it anywhere near as I do. I understood the Bitcoin blockchain quite well. Monero came along, and I probably understood the Monero blockchain more than most people did. But I haven't studied Byzantine fault tolerance. All I know is that Chris and Andre love it. So, and what they're talking about is this ability to move value around much faster, and without necessarily needing to have, because with the way that it works at the moment, there is still some chance through, although it would be shut down by another layer that we've got, this moderator layer, but there is some chance that you'd have a forked chain which then takes precedence or something along those lines, even though we've got that. I don't know. So what it is important is that won't be possible to have. And because of that, it means that you don't have to wait for the amount of confirmations that you do with the protocol that we've got at the moment. Even though we've dropped our confirmation level right down, there won't be any requirement for that at all. So if it exists in a block, then the transaction has taken place. And so get that down faster. Now, in real world terms, that probably doesn't mean very much to very many people. Outside of trading with, between these larger parties, it's useful for them to know Zoom is done and the value is across. The street vendor could now spend that straight away on airtime, so you could give it to him and he'd be able to make some airtime use now rather than 40 minutes. So there are some advantages to it. But it's not something that is going to radically shake up the industry in such a huge way. Bearing in mind, there are other models out there that are already doing it, the likes of Ripple.
Okay, that makes sense. And the whole